So for day 4, 5, and 6 for the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar, there was a winter version of a E-Web cannon there with a stud shooter on top. Some targets that you were able to knock down, that was day 5 there that you could knock down with the stud. And then for today, a pretty exciting build. I'm happy to get back to these vehicles. I believe this is the Imperial Troop Transporter. The set that released in the summer wave this year. Pretty good set, I do say so myself, and I really do quite like these vehicle builds. I think I wouldn't mind with a few minifigures and just the rest of it being vehicle builds. But the E-Web cannon's pretty cool. The targets are a little disappointing, but other than that, it's a pretty good. It's some pretty good builds, and I think this one for sure still is on top for me on the best LEGO Advent Calendar of this year. So here are the 3 things for the LEGO Marvel Advent Calendar. For the 4th, there was the Black Widow minifigure, then the 5th, this grill, and then this table with a burger and a glass for day 6. I think this is kinda disappointing. The Black Widow figure with arm printing is nice. I wasn't sure if the figure was gonna have arm printing. It made sense, but I'm happy that it does. And the grill doesn't really make sense. I just don't get it. The table I think would make sense if maybe you had a shawarma on it instead of a burger. I think that would make sense from the post-credit scene of the first Avengers film. But the 2 builds I don't think are great. The Black Widow minifigure is pretty nice, but the builds I just don't really get why they're in a Marvel Advent Calendar. So before I go to day 5 and 6 for the LEGO Harry Potter Advent Calendar, I just wanted to go through day 4, which was some accessories to add to the Privet Drive fireplace that was in day 3. So here are the items for day 5 and 6. I think these are some pretty great items. What's in this box right here is for sure one of my top things of this entire Advent Calendar. And then I think this minifigure here of Dudley is also a highlight of this Advent Calendar, and I think is one of the best parts of it for sure. But before I finish up this video, I just want to show you what's inside this white box. So when you open up the box, there's the Happy Birthday Harry birthday cake that Harry gets on his 11th birthday, of course. I absolutely love this. This is for sure one of my favorite things in this Advent Calendar. I think for Advent Calendars like this, where you don't necessarily have as many builds, getting some cool exclusive prints is really nice. So yeah, I really like most of the things from these days. For Star Wars, more vehicle builds, and more things like the Dudley here, and this birthday cake. Would be really nice for the Harry Potter one. And then for Marvel, just builds that make sense and not just grills and tables.